Okay. It's the boy in no diamonds, and you're now tuned in to the greatest show in the world, Extreme Sports, with my man, Big T, King Cees.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Your boys are back in the house. Your boy Big T with King Cees. What up, Cees?
Yeah, what's up, my brother?
Nothing much. How you been doing?
Man, I'm maintaining, man. I can't complain at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we ain't been on a streak in a little while. Hey, like I said yesterday, we back, and apologize. Family, dealing with things and trying to get stuff straight. It's life.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So, trying to catch up a little bit. We got a lot to talk about. And I want y'all to tune in next week, and we're going to get everything straight about it, though, Cees. Next week, we going against Sports Connection 4 and a little debate show. So, Extreme Sports against Sports Connection 4 next Sunday night, 9 o'clock. Blog Talk Radio, Radio AFS, also Spreaker.com. We got tickets to the boards. You know what I'm saying.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready for a great debate.
Yeah, exactly. Catch up real quick of last night's scores. I know you want to talk about it. Go ahead, put it in. Go ahead, get it over with. Golden State goes down 119-100. I didn't see the game. I was at work. What happened last night, Cees?
Man, Rondo played like the Rondo I fell in love with. He had 22 assists
21
yesterday. I mean, it just 20. I thought they had 22, but it might be 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they threw another alley at the end and got that 22nd. But, I mean, they just outplayed those guys yesterday, man. They got in Draymond's head. You know what I'm saying? Draymond got frustrated. Him and Rondo got a little thing going on, man, because they've been going at it the last couple of games. And, they got a technical foul. Rondo got a technical foul. And it just seemed like after that, it was just, it was due. I figured they were going to win one game, at least a game. But they just came out and balled last night, man. I can't take that from Drew Holiday played great ball. Rondo played excellent ball. And, Anthony Davis. So
yeah,
they played ball. That's the only game that I seen Golden State lose that I wasn't really mad at, because I got a whole lot of love for Rondo. 'Cause I was a Celtics fan when all them guys were together, KG, and for them couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Heavy Boston fan. I fell in love with Rondo, man. Rondo, I like his heart, I like his spirit. That's why him and Draymond, that's why him and Draymond be having so much beef.
Yeah.
Because they got the same type of, mentality. Both antagonizers. Mm-hmm. They like to get you out your game and, get in your head. And both of them ain't neither one of them scared. So, But like I said, man, Pelicans just played way better ball yesterday.
Yeah.
Last night.
Yeah, Anthony Davis, 33 points, 18 rebounds for him yesterday. And like I said, I keep telling people, myself, and people do say that he's the best player in the NBA with being healthy. It's a tough argument to go against, because he's a great player. I
say he's great. He's probably the best big man. He's the best big man in the league, but you got two guys that
he got skills.
He got skills, man. Yeah, he got. Oh yeah, man. I love his game.
Yeah,
I love his game, but you saying, if he ain't number one, nah, huh?
You put him up there with Durant?
You there with Durant?
If healthy now, if healthy.
okay, if healthy, I mean, he's still, yeah, he's going to have a more impact on the game than Kevin Durant will.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be rebound, blocking, assist. He's going to do everything. KD is just a scorer and a decent passer. You know what I'm saying? He's a decent passer. He ain't no dime dropper or nothing, but. So, yeah, I mean, he's going to be more valuable to a team than a KD would. He would be more valuable to any team besides LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James probably be the only player that I would rather, you know what I'm saying, pick in front of him when it comes to value-wise, Even James Harden, excellent scorer, but he's lacking on defense.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook, him and Russell Westbrook, man, are the two guys that, they can do every, you know what I'm saying, I feel like would be the most. But Westbrook would be, sometimes he's more of a hindrance than he is a help to his team. So, like you said, he could be, it's a situation where you can say that he is the best player in the league. Yeah, I can go for that.
Yeah. So, talk about Drew Holiday. In this playoffs, he has stepped his game up tremendously. Last night, he had 21 points also, 5 assists, 7 rebounds. He's been the dominating scorers in this whole playoff. What do you think about his game?
Oh yeah, he did. I was talking about him earlier today, man. He coming into his own, man. I want to see him do well.
Yeah.
Even though they're playing against my, team, I like. I really don't have no hard feelings against those guys. I mean, we don't beat them, but
yeah,
but I like the team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Great group of guys down there, man. Especially, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a big Rondo fan, man. So it's hard for me to talk bad about the Pelicans. You know what I'm saying? With him down there, and then Anthony Davis is such a basketball player type of guy that, you know what I'm saying, you really can't hate on him. You know what I'm saying? So they got a great mob down there. The future look bright down there, everything. But as long as we got the Golden State Warriors, though, everybody going to be just good teams.
Yeah.
And they just a great team right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody, even LeBron James and them girls.
Hold on, I got to do it. Shots fired.
Shots fired, man.
So, also, let me see, going on Golden State side of the game last night, Klay Thompson, 26 points. Durant, 22. Steph had 19. Draymond almost no triple-double. 11 points, 9 assists, 12 rebounds. I always thought they need a good big man. I always thought that. I always felt that way. I think that, to be dominating, they great. Don't get me wrong. Golden State great. They got the shooters, but I always
they dominating now.
Yeah,
you talking about dominating now?
But
it wouldn't fit in. I don't think it'll fit in with their chemistry though, because they're such a run and gun team that to get a big guy down there, it would have to slow it down. You know, so that's why they got McGee. Yeah. That's why they be having Petulio, McGee, and people like that you ain't got to slow the game down for, because you don't got to worry about them getting into the offense that much.
Yeah.
But if they get a star player down there like, say, a DeMarcus Cousins or a Dwight Howard down there, it wouldn't. I definitely know a Dwight Howard wouldn't work down there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do nothing no way, man. Even if we do slow the game down for him, man. He's just a big disappointment to me, guy. That guy there, man. Let me see. I really don't see Golden State with a big guy that could be. Now, if they had a Kevin Love,
yeah,
that'd be different,
he can step
somebody that can pull out. Yeah. Or if they had a Anthony Davis, my God, man, if they had Anthony Davis, he could fit right in there. He can pull out and shoot too.
Yeah, and they were talking about that at one time. Making that trade.
It ain't like, boy, who would they get rid of? Draymond?
I think it was Draymond no, yeah, it was It was Clay and some draft picks.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll keep Draymond.
I don't know about that one now.
Yeah, they'll go treat Draymond.
I don't think I want to get rid of Clay.
Well, you know,
That's like it's a perfect fit to that puzzle, man. Clay is.
but all the trade talk when it came up, Clay name was the first one to come up.
It's probably about the only feasible one that you could see getting traded, really.
Yeah.
I mean, Draymond perfect for that squad. I mean, it's like he is perfect for that squad. Draymond is. He should be a franchise player for them. To me,
Yeah.
you know, I think they can move around. They can move around pieces, but as long as they got Draymond as the foundation, I feel like they can still achieve greatness.
Yeah.
That's just me now.
Yeah. Also, in the we said Pelicans probably get 2.
Yeah, they'll probably get about 2 games.
Yeah, we said that. So that's their one.
I don't want to give. I think that might be a little bit too many there, but hey.
All right. Also, last night the Rockets came back from Utah blowing them out the other night and come back and blow Utah out last night, 113-92. You know, they defensively. I saw the highlights. Defensively, I'm gonna call this kid name right, number 15, Capella, right?
Yeah, Capella, yeah.
Yeah, he was dominated defensively. You know, I saw boys trying to go up against him, and he was just blocking everything. And James Harden, 25 points, 12 assists last night, and that chemistry just looked good. Eric Gordon off the bench, 25 points. Who can stop that?
No, can't too many stop that, man.
Yeah.
At all.
So, what you think about that performance last night?
Houston, man, and Utah, man, it surprised me. I really thought they were going to just blow it out.
Yeah.
The whole series, you know what I'm saying, really.
Yeah.
And they proved me wrong when they got that win in. And so far, I mean, I feel like they can get another win or 2 in there if they. I mean, well, last night was a big opportunity blown, really, though.
Yeah.
Because they could at least got, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they could have got it to, a 2-2 deficit, then it would have been, I could see them winning some more. But now I feel like it'll be just another game for you. They might win a desperation game next game, man, but I can't see them winning back-to-back like that. And then, I can't see them winning. But they did put up a good fight, though.
Yeah.
They put up a good fight.
Yeah. Like we were saying, though, Utah, 11 Donovan Mitchell. He had a bad game last night. I think the kid got he got lots of. Ain't that's the kid from Oregon?
Yep.
I thought so. I was like, dude looks so familiar. And he was killing Carolina last year, but dude got skills now. He had an off game last night. Ingles, having a 27 points game last a couple nights before, just 6 points. Nobody really did nothing from Utah. Bench, Alec Burke, 14 points. Other than that, the bench was like 8 points, 7 points, things like that. I think Jay Crowder is a big piece, and he really didn't do nothing last night. Just 7 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. So, what's up with what's that point guard name? Why can't I call the point guard name? He played for Minnesota.
Ricky Rubio?
Yeah, Rubio. What's up with him?
Yeah. What happened to him?
I don't know, because he's hurt, but he ain't played these last 2 games. We got to find out.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. So
Ricky Rubio. Let me check that out right now. See what's going on with Ricky Rubio, man.
Yeah. So
check that out.
I see Tony Bradley got some PT last night for Carolina. He got 2 points and 1 rebound.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
While you checking that out, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break. Let's hear from J Real Hip Hop Show. What is he doing every Sunday at 8 o'clock?
What up? It's your boy J Real at The Real Hip Hop Show. Check the show out at The Real Hip Hop Show /Spreaker. Extreme Radio. If you want your music played on The Real Hip Hop Show, send your music in MP3 form to The Real Hip Hop Show at yahoo.com. Check us out, The Real Hip Hop Show /Spreaker.
Okay.
Extreme Radio. Let's go.
All right, that was J Real Hip Hop Show Sunday nights at 8 o'clock. Also on Spreaker.com/usual. BIGYTT. Let me do it right. BIGTTYMM72. And you can catch all our shows at Extreme Radio. And we are on iTunes, iHeartRadio, YouTube. And we are going to be on Spotify very soon. Getting that straight. So, hey, we are nationwide on our side. See.
Yeah, nationwide is definitely on that side.
All right, and like I said, next week y'all will definitely want to tune in. Called Extreme Radio, a great debate show. Go ahead, go to Sports Connection 4. The boys are doing their thing right here on Extreme Radio. Please check them out. Support, like, and share these guys' shows. Like I said, these guys out there giving their heart and giving their soul to you and bringing what the best they can do in podcasting for Extreme Radio. Now, did you find out about Ricky Rubio?
Yeah, man, got a strained hamstring.
Okay.
He ain't got no timetable when he can return. They say he's shooting around, but it can't really, give you they can't really gauge on how much, what I'm saying, he'll be back. But they say he's in good hands, though.
Okay. All right. So
I want to look for him no more this year.
Yeah. They're about done, you think, anyway.
Yeah, it's about over for him anyway, man.
So the day's games are Boston and Philly about to tip off in a few minutes. And I'm puzzled, man. I'm puzzled. I'm very puzzled. It kind of gives me worried a little bit, Cees. I'm looking at Philly and, like, I guess you called it. I guess I was looking at it a different way. I think these boys are hyped. These boys, they ready. And I'm looking like these boys go to at least the Eastern Conference Finals. So I'm looking like Boston got them. I say, okay, they'll bounce back game 2. Had a 22-point lead. And then I'm seeing Jason Tatum, Rozier, Brown, and they're just putting that thing on Philly. With Ben Simmons just having a 1-point last game. Joel Embiid doing his thing. But is nobody else showing up? JJ Redick 23 points last game. What's going on, Cees?
Man, them guys. Well, they had the machine going for a minute, and that playoff exposure, man. Boston I think we slept on Boston because everybody thought about the loss of Kyrie.
Yeah.
And that was a major impact to the team, but we didn't think about his support role, man. And Tatum stepping up, playing excellent ball. The whole Boston Celtics squad is playing like champions, you know what I'm saying? So I think Philly just not certain teams just don't match up well. Like with Cleveland down there, man. Toronto just don't match up. Even though Toronto will go around beating everybody to death damn near, but they cannot match up with Cleveland. It's just some people just got certain people's number, man. You know what I'm saying? And they just don't match up well with Boston, man.
Exactly.
And I'm talking about they got the tools. They supposed to sweep Boston.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To keep it real, they supposed to sweep Boston the way they've been playing, but they just can't get it right with Boston. I mean, they can't get it right with Philly. Philly just can't get it right with going against Boston, man. Certain teams just can't get it right with certain teams, and that's just what it boils down to, man. Ben Simmons, I never expected him to have a game like he had, and then I expect him to come back and, do his thing this game, but it might be a little too late now. I think they done got into your head. When you come into a playoff series, man, it's a different ball game, so you really have when you got them wins back to back like that, that kind of mess up your self-esteem, and I think they really took a lot out of Philly, man, when they beat them like that.
Yeah, I agree.
And then back to back, and then you had a 22-point lead, and then they came back and beat you again. So of course they're gonna go down to Philly. I mean, they on the way to Philly tonight, right? Today, right?
Yeah.
So they're gonna go down to Philly. The crowd gonna be behind them. That way, they let them boys hang around. I think the series is going to be over in 4 or 5. They probably get 1. I mean, even if they get the game tonight, it's a possibility it could be over in 5. But 6 at the most, you know what I'm saying? It's just some teams just got certain teams' number, man. And I just don't feel like Philly matches up with Boston. The rookies, all that stuff coming into play now, you know what I'm saying? Because basically, Joel Embiid is a rookie too. If you really look at it, much as he stay hurt, you know what I'm saying. So
he haven't really played a full season. He probably just got a full season this year, out of every
this year.
Yeah.
And he missed a few games when he got a nose, bro. He missed some games too, though. Yeah. So,
but I'm saying you add him up for the last couple of years, they probably just been a full season.
And then Philly, when the last time they was in the playoffs like that?
Yeah. Oh, it's been some years.
You know what I'm saying? Iverson days.
Doug Collins. Well, Doug Collins did take them. I can't remember who was on that team, but he was up the last, and they met Boston. Boston won, knocked them out. KG now.
See, this is what it's looking like it's gonna be this time.
Yo.
They came in there smoking. They came out the gate smoking, but I think the boys found a daggone fire hydrant for them.
Yeah. So, there is going to be tonight at 5 o'clock, and like we said, Toronto and Cleveland are tonight at 8:30, and that might be.
So that's tonight too.
8:30 tonight, ABC.
Yeah, they might. What would it be? That'll be what 3-0.
3-0. Both games are 2-0.
Yeah. So they're going to Cleveland. What, they going to Cleveland tonight?
Yeah, they're going to Cleveland tonight.
Man. Yeah. Toronto, boy, you got a whole lot of trouble in your hand. But I think the only game they won against Cleveland this year wasn't it in Cleveland?
Yeah, it was in Cleveland.
Yeah, but shit.
Yeah, it might be.
We done got into playoff LeBron, man, and that guy is a fool. So
I still ain't gonna give him no credit.
I don't understand that, man. That man got a 800 credit score. You still don't want to give him no credit.
Shots fired. And here we go.
Look.
I would never do it. I can't. I was stand fast and stand stubborn about it. Hey, Chauncey. Chauncey. Oh, man. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Get that man some love, man. That man earned it.
Yeah.
Chauncey said thanks for that. No doubt, man. I'm going to keep it real with you.
Look, I would never give baby Bron. Dude, even if he can hit 63 points, it won't never happen.
Come on here, Tim. Get that man a little bit. Get the greatest basketball player you ever seen.
Who?
Get that man some love, man.
Who?
LeBron James.
The greatest basketball ever seen. His name is Michael Jordan. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And the second.
I mean, in my opinion, I go for that, and I put Kobe next.
Yeah,
but
exactly
as a physical specimen, man, look at here. None of them guys can hold a candle to LeBron James, man, and that's just the bottom line. Cause Stone Cold said so, bro. Trust me. I'm just putting all the hate to the side that I got. I ain't really got no hate for him because he do so much for my community. Not my community, but our community. The world in general. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really hate on him like that, man. It ain't in me to don't hate on him like that. But he go against my Warriors. I want him to get a hamstring or a cramp in his leg or something, and he can't play. I don't care. Call it hating or whatever you want to. I don't want him to beat my team, of course not. But, you know what I'm saying, I got to give the man credit, man. The man has been doing an excellent job. Well, I'm thinking, who did play last series?
Indiana.
Indiana. Yeah. I'm thinking Indiana about to send them guys to the house, man.
Yeah.
You see how quick I forgot Indiana? You know how quick the King made me forget who they played?
Yeah.
Just that fast. And them boys gave them everything they could handle and some.
And Chauncey said Houston.
Because of the King.
Chauncey said Houston and Cavs in the finals.
Now he's taking it way too far, man. Now he was taking it way too far. The Cavs might be there, but they damn sure ain't gonna be playing up Houston. You still got to go to State Warriors, man. And he need to get that together.
Look, I'm gonna throw it out here. Anybody?
Do it.
You need to look at the series against San Antonio a couple years ago. Turn the air conditioner off. I'm just saying. Talk to Greg.
Turn the AC off, man.
Turn the AC off.
That nigga pass out. He gonna pass out there.
Cramps. Cramps start getting him. He can't play then.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, hey, Toronto, you go talk to Drake. Tell him shut that AC off. Shut it down.
Good machine. Yeah, man. But hey, all jokes aside, man, serious talk, man. Besides me, and I'm talking about me personally, I'm talking about had I say my own too. Besides me, I'm gonna say Michael Jordan next, and then Kobe is after that. As far as this great players, man, that are designed to do whatever they, you know what I'm saying, like. They were just leaders, scorers on their team, basically. Facilitators and defensive players. LeBron do all that. He played defense. He played all five positions. He Magic Johnson with the thing. He Magic Johnson with that thing. And you couldn't rely on Jordan to go down there and get no rebound, no 10 rebounds or if needed, or to give you 10 assists if needed. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You know that if you get a ball to Mike, he gonna put the ball in the basket.
Yeah.
You get a ball to Kobe, you know he gonna put the ball in the basket.
Clutch.
You get a ball to LeBron, you don't know what he gonna do.
Yeah.
Is he gonna shoot it? Is he gonna pass it? Is he gonna dunk on you? Is he gonna lay it up? You don't know what he's gonna do. So, yeah, man, I got to give him he's the greatest individual specimen as far as individual accomplishments and individual things, accolades that one man can do in the NBA. And he is him, LeBron James. But, of course, Kobe got more rings. LeBron got more rings. I feel like they did it in a different era. I feel like Jordan did it in the hardest era, and then Kobe's era started lightening up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And LeBron era just got sugar water in it. Yeah. But now, if you watching them guys, man, they are letting them bang in that paint, you know what I'm saying? They throwing each other around, and they really getting nasty in that paint now, as far as in the boxing out and all that stuff. But I don't like the tic-tac touches on the dribblers and, you know what I'm saying, the point guards. You can't use your hands now. Certain things you can't really do now, but back then, man, and then they're getting them tick for tack. They're getting a technical foul on everything. Every hard foul, technical foul. That's softening the game up, man.
Yeah. So and Jeremiah Green, everything he say, he getting a tick. He can just and he getting a tick. So and like
getting a tick, yeah, man.
Like you said, Mike era was the hardest. I think Kobe the first 2 years of the championship was hard. Then it just lightened up. I agree with that completely.
Yeah.
So we will go to a quick commercial. This guy named Chauncey, Baby Brown, biggest fan. My Sports Connection 4, Saturdays at 2. Let him tell you about
it. Basketball, football, soccer, college, pros, high school. All of the good sports news will be brought to you by none other than Sports Connection 4 with your host, LC, co-host, KD, Al, and Pete. Stay tuned to Spreaker.com on Saturdays at 2 p.m. if you want to hear all about the Sports Nation. Again, stay tuned on Saturdays at 2 p.m. if you want to hear all about the Sports Nation. You can hear us on Spreaker.com, iHeart, SoundCloud, iTunes, Facebook, and YouTube. Again, Saturday, 2 p.m., Spreaker.com will be none other than Sports Connection 4.
All right, that was Sports Connection 4. Like we said, Saturdays at 2 o'clock. You can catch it on Spreaker.com. Like I said, you can catch us on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Extreme Radio group page. All our group page, chat up with us. Let us know what you think. Catch all our shows, conversate with us. Give us your opinions. Hey, we here, we listen. You got ideas for the show? Hey, hit us up. You want to be on the show? Hit us up. We can hook that up, get you up there, talk, have a conversation. Hey, it is what it is. Like I said, Sunday nights. Also, the Extreme Radio group gets together and they do Extreme Radio debate show. Just a regular debate. We talk about sports, social media, everything that's in the news. Hey. We've been having some great discussions. What, third week, right, Cees?
Yeah, third week.
Yeah, third week. So we be having great discussion. We get in, we be real. We let it loose. We don't hold nothing back. If you want we go in about everything. So hey, chat up with us Sunday nights at 9 o'clock. That's on Blog Talk Radio on Radio AFS and also on Spreaker.com and Stream Radio. Now, is it time to let you go yet and let you just? Yeah, I guess it's time. Go ahead and let you get this story out. Ladies and gentlemen, I chatted about it a little bit yesterday. You go on the show yesterday, Extreme Radio, Extreme Sports with Big T and King Cees. I had to talk about my Washington Redskins. Story came out 2 days ago. If you don't know, Cees, that the Washington Redskins cheerleaders 5 years ago.
Yeah, I know now. Mm-hmm. Sure.
5 years ago, it came out. They went to a trip in Bahamas. I remember the trip. I remember when we going over there. They did a photo shoot. They said sponsors was there. Looking at the photo shoot, they were allowed to come on the beach to look at them get their photo shoot. So sponsors, throwing out some money, throwing out a lot of bills out there, and saying that the girls was having their photo taken topless and stuff like that. With the men surrounding them, they felt very uncomfortable with that. So later on, they was getting asked to do more things for like an escort party. No sexual act was done, what I heard, but there was, women was told to treat these guys very special, things like that, this and that and the third. So, and the women really felt like they felt pimped out. So, you heard the story. What you think about the story? 'Cause I think my boy Daniel Snyder and a whole lot of this. I feel like it's getting to a point they're gonna try to take the team away from, because you got the logo fiasco going on. Now you got this. Now you got Bruce Allen really not saying the right things, and I think he needs the whole. And my opinion was the whole front office needs to go. I think we need to get to a point where we bring it. We saw the Joe Gibbs era. The Joe Gibbs era was you need a family oriented, not somebody to come outside and come in the organization and say, hey, this is how the Redskins need to run. That's when we win the championships. Then we will win it. I know you people you hate the Doug Williams thing, but hey, Doug Williams, I think Doug's there, but he's vice president, but he can't say or do what he's told to do. So it just needs to be a different change there. But I think they really gonna try to, if they try to pull, if they're making Carolina Panthers sell the team for sexual harassment towards, who think they're gonna do the dance like?
See the same damn thing.
That's what I'm looking at.
That same thing. But I mean, they got some women saying that they weren't forced to do nothing. It was saying it was a choice. They had choices to do, so forth and so on. But yeah, at the end of the day, they, probably know what happened, man. Them dudes had $1 million sponsors out there, and these girls, cheerleaders, man, I'm pretty sure they got tipped extra nicely, and that was just part of the experience.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to, because you got just as many saying that they didn't have to do that. You got just as many saying that they did. They were forced to do it. So it's gonna be a back and forth situation. They probably make them sell it just for that.
Yeah, and that's the and people a whole lot of I hear a whole lot of analysts say that they think Daniel Snyder kind of a racist and stuff like that, and he's because of Indians feel like there is a racist slur of the Redskin name, and he's saying the name, and he trying to pay. And I don't went far and heard that he paid people off just to see it. I don't know how true it is, but I heard it. So I think they will try to take the team away from him.
Man, let me explain something to you about Redskins talking about like being a racist organization.
Yeah.
We want to go back to their first owner, which was George Preston Marshall. All right. Okay, George was well known for not wanting black players on his team. You know what I'm saying? So, in 1932, that's when he got it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But in 1932, he got him from the Boston Braves or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he bought him for the Boston Braves, and of course they didn't even have no black people in the NFL then. I think who was the first one to bring it in? Was it 1960? I want to say 1962, man. I don't want to give you the wrong information, but anyway, they had passed it where that's when his first black player came about. I think they passed it in like 42 or 52 that they could integrate. They started integrating the black people into they would start drafting them in I think 49 or 59 or something like that. And in them years, they started drafting black players. Yeah. But he didn't get no black player into 1964. 62 or 64.
Bobby, the running back, I forget his name. I know it, but I got to call his name wrong.
Yeah, but the only reason he got him there was because the commission said that if he didn't, because the government had paid for the building that he was playing in, and the people in Washington said that if he didn't get a black football player down there, that he was, they were going to force them to sell the team because they was paying the bills or whatnot. They were paying the bills right then. So all that means is that he still didn't want no black players. He just was forced to do it. So that's how he was able to even keep it until his death. I think he died in 1969.
Yeah.
So it's still in the family. So all that racist, it's a racist organization, period. You know what I'm saying? Whether we wanted to admit it, okay, they allow black football players there, but it's still the owner. We all can see how the head football, how y'all quarterbacks is, you know what I'm saying, how y'all draft y'all quarterbacks. And you can see a lot of things. You can see the racism in the situation, but that's beyond us right now. I just feel like until they get a change in that ownership, then it's still going to be the same organization. I feel like they're not going to win anything, and I feel like they're going to be doomed just to be a garbage team until they make some changes with their racial issues and all the other just things they got going on. And I can say that for my team as well. Now that if I sit back and do the research of these teams, NFL teams, that they need to change those racial injustices that they got, man. Ownerships, positions, man, all that, man. They need to fix that, man. And I don't think they're gonna flourish until they do.
Black minorities coming in and owning the team and stuff like that. I said myself that when the Carolina Panthers came, I know people went on, they saw Diddy and stuff like that. But I said I wouldn't mind seeing Mike and Magic going for the Carolina Panthers. But what I'm saying about Mike, because it's North Carolina hometown, and I know him and Magic doing it together, and Magic a smart businessman coming in and doing it together. Why not? I won't mind that Steph Curry. You heard Steph Curry say he would love to be the part of it because this is his hometown, and so that he loved the Panthers. Why not? You got these guys they got the money. Black millionaire. Magic is a billionaire. So why not try to give them the team? You need a black owner and stuff like that. So why not? And
Yeah.
I feel you on that because at the exact same time you got the Rooney Rule, and people think a lot of people say they don't feel like that's right because a lot of
Yeah.
black black coaches aren't getting chances. And I feel like it's because of how the white man have flourished in sports and coaching and stuff like that, and they feel like they're the
Mhm.
smartest people to coach and stuff like that, and that is not true. You look at Mike Tomlin or the Pittsburgh Steelers. What, he got 3 rings? He came in
Yeah.
his second year. I got a ring. He went to the playoffs every year. He been there, I think, except for once. The man,
Yeah.
uh, he probably one of the youngest coaches to ever do that. And he's a black man. So then you got you got a lot of these coaches ain't getting a chance yet. And a lot of these GMs that really probably want to do something like doing the whole, getting teams together, but can't do nothing over the next man in front of them. So
Yeah.
there's a whole lot of
I see. I mean, yeah. If you want to break, it's hard to. It's hard for us to get into that fraction because of uh, how it's set up. You know what I'm saying? All these owners really basically have some type of ties, family ties because they've been doing it for so long, and that family know this family, and they might not know the inside organization as well, but they really know like the basic owners. You know what I'm saying? Know each other,
yeah,
and it's like society when you say the white. I mean, I don't want to put it into a race thing, but let's just say the Smiths. Just give it a name, give it a group of families. Like, say the Smith family has always, they own a supermarket. The Smith family owns all the mechanic shop. The Smith family owns a concrete company. You know what I'm saying? So all these different Smiths, so all the little Smiths that come up, when they grow up, they got future jobs to go to. They got future ownerships to look forward to. Okay, then you got, say, the Harrises over here. All of them work for the Smiths.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So now, all they looking forward to is one day return. Okay, one day, or maybe they can get fired before they can, in situations can happen, they can get fired, or they would have to quit their job. So now, they unemployed or they not successful as the Smiths are because they was groomed to have, they got ownership. You know what I'm saying? Even if they don't work, they got people working for them.
yeah,
Okay, you got workers and then you got owners. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the Smiths are raised to be owners and the Harrises are raised to be workers.
yeah,
And it balances out. It works for each other, but at the end of the day, they're at the low end of the totem pole. And that's how it is in the NFL. And you want to put the Harrises are the black coaches, man, the black coaches. So even on the college level, even on the high school level, even on it goes so deep down to the middle school level. So it's hard for them to get in there to get those positions. It got to be former NFL players and stuff like that, things of that sort. Like just like we mentioned, Doug Williams. Doug Williams ended up going to Grambling State to be the head football coach. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So he got the opportunity there. He never got the opportunity to take it farther than that, as far as the NFL, but he did get to teach on that level. So
but
it's all about grooming.
At the same time, I agree with you on that. And the question is, why not? Because Doug Williams had a great record in Grambling. I think it just got to a point. I think it's something that happened. I got to go back and do the research on something happened with the kids there in Grambling, and that's why he got put out. And find out it was something like it was unfair fire for Doug Williams. I do know that. So but why not gave Doug a chance? I heard Redskin Nation, like I said, you on a lot of Redskin Facebook page. of the group pages and said, why not give Doug a chance to coach? You have this. If you get the surroundings around him, anybody can coach. If you got the right surroundings around you, you listening around and doing what you're supposed to do.
No doubt.
So, hey,
That's right. I feel like you're right.
so anybody can do that. So, um, we're gonna jump on another subject that I know you gonna love because I want to hear your take. I don't know you heard the take yesterday of first take with Stephen A. Smith and Molly now. And Donald Trump, y'all president, shots fired, has asked Kanye West and Colin Kaepernick to come to the White House for a meeting for trying to divide racial injustice. I let my little 2 cents in yesterday, and the bottom line, what I said is, you are a big piece of crap because of only thing you trying to do is you found Kanye is on your side, and you are like when the thing about Roseanne. Roseanne said she was supportive of you. Oh, you made a personal phone call and thanked her for her ratings when she came back on TV. It's the same. It's just publicity for you, you big piece of, you know. I won't say that. I'm trying to, cause we on the radio, but it just you was asking for Colin Kaepernick head a couple months ago, last year. If you knew,
exactly,
you'll be, you should be frightened. You call them what? What do you call them? A big piece of shit, something like that.
So he said, "Get a piece of what he said, a piece of shit out of get a piece of shit out of here, something like that."
Get a piece of shit out of here. It started with him. So at that same time, now you want to do a racial injustice and to work on racial injustice. Come on, man. This publicity because Kanye was had your back, and now all of a sudden, and he really don't got your back. It's just publicity for him. Kanye just studying Kanye. He got, like I said, I talked to Jay Real earlier today, and like I agree with Jay, Kanye got 4 albums going to come out that he working on projects that coming out in June. It's just publicity. Kanye is worried about Kanye. So what you think?
Man, the whole outlook, Kanye, like I said, Kanye wanted some light on him, man. He playing this crazy role like he done lost his damn mind and shit like but the crazy thing about it, he's saying some shit that really makes sense, but it doesn't make sense to the naked eye. You got to go deep inside the situation. What he's saying is my take now is what he's saying is that slaves had a choice. They could have died, you know what I'm saying, instead of being enslaved.
Yeah.
That's the only logical question or attempt to escape. But where the fuck is you going to attempt to escape to? But that's another story. But, I guess up north or whatever. But how the hell they know that when out the gate, you know what I'm saying? But, okay, killing those people, I understand what you're saying, man. It makes sense. Okay, why they didn't do that? Why they didn't do this? Okay, first of all, they was in chain when they first got over here anyway, so they couldn't fight back. You know what I'm saying? They was chained down to the damn ground, so they couldn't do that. I don't care if there wasn't but 10 of them. All those black people together couldn't do nothing because they was chained together, man, chained down. So right there, and then they beat them, whipped them, all that, separating them, all that. They had to individually, everybody in each group had to come up with that same thought, though. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's kill these people, let's run. Let's kill these people, let's run. And so many different, and hundreds of different spots at the same time, they got to think the same thing. That was not possible. They don't make sense, man. He talking with a little sense, but not really thinking all the way out what you said. He ain't really think all the way through the thought process of what he said. Now, if they was all in one area and they could all just jump on all the white people together, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But if they spread out, can't talk, they can't even communicate. They ain't have no phone, but they can't call nowhere. That's dumb. That's dumb. He talking stupid now. You think about it, like, damn, that don't make sense. I can't do that.
Yeah.
He just didn't think that out. But like I said, I support Trump is my boy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't into the politics. I just like Trump. Trump is cool. All the rap guys used to think Trump was cool, but now that he's president, come on, man. He's looking for support from the Trump community. He want attention from everybody. He know that we gonna listen anyway because we want to hear what the hell you got to say. You know what I'm saying? But now you got attention of the Trump supporters. So yeah, what he doing is helping him sell records, big publicity stunt. And this foolishness with Trump. Trump just talked shit about Colin Kaepernick probably no less than a year and a half ago, whatever. Now you got to change your heart. Your PR told you like, okay, this would be a great thing for you to get some type of race issues going on because let's throw this shit, throw the light off of you in this damn court case of you paying this prostitute over here this money. Let's try to do something good for the black community. Let's try to get the black community on your side now and have this with Kanye. But you picked the wrong fucking people, man. You picked Kaepernick, cool. But you done fucked around and picked Kanye West, man. Niggas don't listen to Kanye. We understand the nigga is lost. You know what I'm saying? We understand he crazy stuff. But he's a genius at the same time. You know what I'm saying? He's a genius at the same time when he comes to his music, when he write, you know what I'm saying? He's a brilliant guy. He's a brilliant mind, but he lost his damn mind. Like, we don't fuck with you. The hood don't mess with you Kanye like that. We don't love you like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got love for Kanye because you gave us some great beats back in the day. We got love for you and your mom. You know what I'm saying? You lost your mother. We got respect for that. We love all that. And you rock with Jay-Z for a minute. But the streets really don't got no love for Kanye, man. He's something else, man. He's just a class clown. He's just a buffoon to me. That's how I look at him. An intelligent buffoon.
Yeah.
You know what button to push. So if he'd have said Colin Kaepernick and KRS One, Colin Kaepernick and somebody, man, any damn body besides,
Kanye.
you know, so a conscious. We see Kanye a fool and be a puppet for you or anybody else. We see that right now. You know what I'm saying? We know he had mental breakdowns in public. Well, how we going to take some advice? What the hell we going to get from him?
Exactly.
And you would sit on stage and rant 30 minutes about Jay-Z and want to apologize. I mean, they want to apologize later. Like, come on, man. No.
Yeah.
You got to do better than that, bro. Like, we don't need to listen to you. We don't need him. Talk to somebody that's conscious, that's aware of, that's trying to help. Barack Obama. Why you ain't get Obama? No, I know you ain't going to get Obama, but let me see. You know, Kanye is a rapper, so get, you know what I'm saying, anybody, man. Not even Lil Wayne, because Lil Wayne said he said some foolishness. Somebody with some solid black credentials, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, KRS One, Chuck D from Public Enemy. Go get talk to him.
Yeah, talk to those guys, man.
Yeah, they got true values about black people.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I feel what you said. Kanye is not the one. And
man,
not the one.
And then he just doing it, like you said, just for Trump just doing it for his press people probably told him like, yo, that'll be good for you and the press. As that don't make sense. That don't. Why is you? It don't make sense. But then again, he put the same publicity before he got elected with all the black preachers and all this nonsense. Have you seen him? Have you seen him chilling with the black preachers since? You hear him talking about?
Nope.
I mean,
what about the two black women that go on YouTube and stuff and support him and stuff like that, and still support to this day? I seen one picture with her together, and he probably just smiled and left.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all. He ain't studying no bad. His wife ain't studying. So, so
Yeah, so shit. I mean, we ain't. I don't think we that blind. I don't think the black community is that blind to not see what's going on, man.
yeah.
What it's gonna turn into, cool. We'll see, but yeah, we ain't that foolish, man. We know what's going on.
Yeah. So, like I said, just the Colin Kaepernick thing got to me. I understand about what he was going with Kanye because he felt like Kanye was his best friend now. But the Colin Kaepernick thing got to me. I was like, why in the hell you go sit there and try to go to Colin Kaepernick? You call this man a piece of shit. So,
Yeah. At first, the first thing you do is reach out and apologize. First, if you trying to pull that into, just like you disrespected him publicly, you should apologize publicly, and then we can see where you go. See some sincerity in that.
Yeah.
But you can't see I don't see no sincerity in that. You just out the blue tomorrow. No, hell no, man. And if you did apologize to him behind closed door, you disrespected him in public though. So we don't see that, and we can't accept that. I can't see that or accept that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's if you did. I ain't saying you did.
Well, see, we're about to call it a day, and we're gonna be back up here tomorrow night on Extreme Radio. Extreme Radio with Extremesportsw, Big King Cees, Marvelous Matt tomorrow night on Radio AFS at 9:00. So, what you doing today, man?
I mean, I'm after this. I'm about to go hop on 2K online right quick and play my cousin for a little while.
Yeah, I feel you.
And after that, I'm probably check the games out.
Yeah, okay. I'm about to go do a little run around. Then I'm back here checking the games out myself.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
That's what we keep doing.
All right. Have a good one, man.
All right, you too, bro.
All right. And thank everybody for checking out another weekday of Extreme Sportstalk. Big King Cees, Marvelous Matt. And we are out.